What's up, guys? Loot Trades here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I know it's been tough in the markets, but I have something that I wanted to share with you guys. It's the 15-minute opening range breakout London time. I've been getting some questions asked of what is the best time to trade the opening range on the London time frame, right, or the London time. So, because there's a lot of traders that unfortunately cannot operate around the 9:30 open. So very quick, I'm gonna go over a very simple strategy that you guys can actually back test and see if it's something that you might want to give it a try, right? So very quick, I'm in a 15-minute time frame. This is the Nasdaq, and we already have the indicator here that I mentioned about 2 videos ago for the opening range, free indicator from LuxAgo. And real quick, this is all we want to do. We want to just go ahead and mark the 15-minute, right? This is right here, marks it out for you. And what I went ahead and I used the position tools right here. This is a short or long. This is what I'll be using. And all we're doing is targeting a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Just very quick, 1-to-1. We understand when you're doing a strategy that is a 1-to-1, we want to make sure that the strategy itself, it gives you at least more than 50% win rate. Why 50%? Because we already know that a 50% win rate is just a break even, right? So anything over 50%, if we could get 60%, that will be just gorgeous on a 1-to-1, right? So we're going to go ahead and just back test this a couple of days so you can see how to use this or how to do this quick strategy of the 15-minute opening range London. Right now in London, we understand that in Eastern time that is actually at 3 o'clock in the morning. So all we're waiting is for the 15-minute bar, right, which is the 3 to 3:15. It'll say 3 a.m., but it's 3 to 3:15. We finished and see what's the range, right? And then anything that breaks up, we're gonna buy. Anything that breaks low, we're gonna sell, and we're gonna target a 1-to-1, and that's it, right? The best strategy for this is just one trade, and in a way, just trade one trade and forget. Either hits your stop loss or it hits your take profit. Very simple strategy, right? So we're gonna go over real quick, and we'll see. On this day, this was March 20th, 2025 in the Nasdaq, 3 o'clock. We see that we get the 1-to-1, right? Just very simple. Once it breaks down, yes, it almost would have taken you out back here. But if you put your stop loss where it's supposed to go, but you see, and it gives you the 1-to-1. Obviously, it could have given you so much more, right? But again, that's something you could back test and see if, like, you might want to. You might be a trader that says, you know what, I want at least a 1-to-2 or 1-to-3. Back test that and see if that works out for you, okay? But I'm going to go over just a 1-to-1, and you're going to see that it's a pretty good strategy, right? So we see one win there. We're going to go on the next day, and we do the same thing. This is the 21st, the 15 right here, and it breaks lower, gives you the 1-to-1, comes back and it gives you even more, right? In this case, again, it'll give you almost a 1-3 or so. And again, just back test this. We're just going for the 1-to-1, but we're seeing it could do a lot better. Right? I want to disclaimer: I don't trade the London time. However, I have back tested it a couple times, not so much, but I have, just because you just never know if something happens that one day I might need to trade London for whatever reason, right? So it's something that I have as backup, and I know that it works, right? But it's something that I would suggest you to again, do your own research, right? Do your own back testing, test it out before you put any money in the markets. We already know how that goes. So disclaimer, this is just a for entertainment purposes only, and no financial advice, right? Again, we see another one. We see that it opens up, goes back up, and we're already at 1, 2, 3. So yeah, 1, 2. We're already at 3 wins, right? Let's go to the other one. Same thing, breaks, 4 wins. All right, we see here it breaks, gives you just your 1-to-1 right here. So that's 5 wins in a row, right? Just doing a very quick Set and forget 15-minute opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 wins, and we're gonna see some losses, right? And nothing is perfect. 5 wins. This one breaks out. That's 6 wins. Okay, that's 6 wins in a row. And here we go. Okay, we see this one breaks up. Okay, 1 loss. So we're 6 wins, 1 loss. Just doing the same exact thing, waiting on the 15-minute for London. 6 wins, 1 loss. We see that it opens back up. Does not give you your 1-to-1. Takes you out. 2 losses. All right. Breaks out. Does not give you your 1-to-1. 3 losses. Okay, so now we're at 6 wins, 3 losses, and now you're probably saying to yourself, this strategy does not work. This is garbage. I'm gonna try something else. And this is where a lot of us traders start failing. Why? Because we keep jumping back and forth with different strategies, man. And this is what at the end of the day, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, trading is a scam, trading is this, why trading is not. It's because you keep changing strategies, right? We just saw something that a very quick strategy that gave you 6 wins in a row. Now it has given you 3 losses in a row. And at the end of the day, if you don't manage your capital correctly, those 3 losses most likely could have taken you out for the other 6 wins, right? So this is very important. You have to protect your capital. Once you're doing this, right, you have to protect it. See, so we have, I'm just going back, 6 wins, 3 losses. We go to this next one. Okay, we win. 7 wins, 3 losses, right? Just again, 1-to-1, 7 wins, 3 losses. We go to this one, breaks up. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah. This one would have taken you out. So 6 wins, 4 losses. 6 wins, 5 losses. 7 wins, 5 losses. Right? Again, you could keep back testing this. I think this is a 1-to-1. So what I'm trying to say is nothing is 100%, right? Nothing is 100%. So we see 7 wins, 5 losses. It gives you to 1-to-1, 8 wins, 5 losses. So if you fit, let's say just on the very simple, we almost traded we traded half a month there. 8 wins, 5 losses. Obviously, that is more than 50%, right? So at the end of the day, it is profitable, just that little bit, right? There's days that you could be at 10 at 5 losses in a row, but that doesn't mean you should be changing strategies. At least this is what I would advise. Just if you're gonna have different accounts, try them. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have that one strategy, right? Have that one just for that, and then have another account for something else, right? For another strategy. But don't mix them. Don't use the different strategies in the same account, because what's going to happen is it's just not going to go well. You might have a good day or 2 days of trading different strategies, but at the end of the day, stick to one. And I'm telling you, it will be a lot better to stick to one in one account and then you use another one for another strategy, right? So again, for London, 15-minute opening range, 3 a.m. Eastern time, right? You just make sure, depending on which time zone you're in, you just have to go ahead and check that out. But 3 a.m. Eastern time, 15-minute opening range. It's the best time for that time frame for any volatility. Just check around that time. I would advise you to back test it, see if it works for you, and if it does, awesome, man. I hope everything goes well. Again, this is very quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, comment if it's something that you've been doing, and if it is something that you're doing, tell me what else are you looking for around that time. So you can help other traders out. Have a blessed one, guys. Bye.